Welcome to Rhyme Time 6. Today we're working with Unit 7, pages 44 and 45. Encyclopedia. Listen and find out. Sundials. How do sundials use the sun? How do digital clocks show the time? Listen and find out. Sundials. Sundials are clocks. The shadow of the sundial tells you the time of day. Digital clocks show you the time with numbers. For example, 8:30 is 8:30. But other clocks and watches have two hands. One tells the hour and the other tells the minutes. Some watches have batteries. Some you wind up. Others get their energy from the sun, solar power. Sundials use the shadow the sun makes to show the time. Listen and find out. South America. Where do they speak Portuguese? How long is the Amazon? Listen and find out. South America. Brazil is the biggest country in South America. The river Amazon is the second longest river in the world. The Andes is the longest chain of mountains in the world. The desert west of the Andes is the driest place in the world. In most of the countries in South America, the official language is Spanish, but in Brazil, they speak Portuguese. Listen and find out. Surnames. How did Mr. Bridge get his name? How did Miss Short get her name? Listen and find out. Surnames. Many of the first settlers in America had a family name and a given name. Some people call these family names surnames. Some surnames come from nicknames. Perhaps they called a person with black hair Mrs. Black, a person who had brown hair Miss Brown, a good person Mr. Goodman, a clever person Mr. Wise. Some surnames come from the jobs people had. Perhaps they called someone who worked with wood to make furniture Mr. Carpenter. Sometimes people had names because of where they lived. A person whose home was near a bridge or river crossing was called Mr. Bridge or Mr. Ford. Listen and find out. Thermometers. When does water boil? When does water freeze? Listen and find out. Thermometers. A nurse or doctor usually checks your temperature with a thermometer. If you are well, it will either be about 98 degrees Fahrenheit or 37 degrees centigrade. Water freezes to ice when the temperature is below freezing, below 0 degrees centigrade and 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Water boils at 212 degrees Fahrenheit and 100 degrees centigrade. For example, 212 minus 32 equals 180 divided by 9 equals 20 multiplied by 5 equals 100. Well, that's it for today's program. See you again soon.